One way or another, celebrities from our universe must make their way into the yellow universe of The Simpsons. Who wouldn't want to be on The Simpsons, right? In one of our previous videos, we covered a truckload of celebrities in The Simpsons, but they were actors and actresses. Today, we'll cover another bunch of celebrities, except this time they are musician celebs. Just like 50 Cent.
Jeepers, it's 50 Cent!
In the 9th episode of the 16th season, Bart sneaks out of Alcatraz's rap concert and eventually gets to rap on stage. Bart does an impromptu rap, wins the rap battle, and earns Alcatraz's respect, so the rapper even takes Bart on a ride in his limo. It's during this limo ride that our musician celebrity, 50 Cent, pulls up on Bart and Alcatraz. 50 then gets the privilege to meet Bart and even ask Bart to join him on his world tour. What do you know? Bart turns 50's offer down because he had to go to school in the morning. Fun fact about this guest appearance is that 50 Cent was on community service.
Does that count as community service?
Low-key, this appearance was just another prediction because this 2005 episode predicted 50 Cent's real-life sentencing to community service in 2013. And 50 Cent was not the only musician celebrity who had something about him predicted. Lady Gaga had one too. In the 22nd and final episode of season 23, Lady Gaga passes through Springfield on the Lady Gaga Express. But once she learns that it has the lowest self-esteem of any place on the planet, she decides to stop and visit the town. As she stops to address the people of Springfield, she performs her songs while being suspended in the air and playing the piano. Fast forward to 2017, and Lady Gaga indeed took center stage at the Super Bowl 51 halftime show and did exactly what she did in this episode. Just to clarify, this is not a Simpsons prediction video. We have already done something on that, so go check it out after this. Gaga's performance in Springfield cheers everyone up except Lisa, so she decides to stay and help Lisa overcome depression before she leaves. Lady Gaga tries all she can to help Lisa, like going to her room and even putting up a little show in Lisa's school. But all Gaga's efforts are fruitless. Damn, Lisa had Lady Gaga in her room and was still depressed? The episode climaxes when Lisa unleashes 8 years of rage and rejection on Gaga, consequently making Gaga cry tiny diamonds. Eventually, the unleashing is what helps Lisa get rid of depression, so she thanks Gaga and they even get to perform together. First Bart with Alcatraz and 50 Cent, and now Lisa with Lady Gaga? You're gonna wanna see how this video ends. Because even music bands made their way into The Simpsons. Case in point, the boy band NSYNC, who appear to see the party posse. In the episode, New Kids on the Bletch, LT Smash recruits Bart, Nelson, Milhouse, and Ralph to form a boy band called the Party Posse. Unknown to everyone else, LT Smash was using Party Posse's auto-tuned music to send subliminal messages that hypnotized people to join the Navy. Just like their hit song, Even at Niage, which is written backwards and translates to join the Navy. But this isn't about LT Smash, this is about NSYNC, which is composed of JC Chazé, Justin Timberlake, Lance Bass, Joey Fatone, and Chris Kirkpatrick. When NSYNC turns up to see the Party Posse, they give them a gift basket and then leave because their clothes were getting out of date. Later on, the band turns up to teach the Party Posse a new song and dance routine that will help them stop LT Smash from obliterating the headquarters of Mad Magazine. But it doesn't stop Smash from smashing the HQ to bits. At the end, we realize that NSYNC is also working for the Navy like the Posse, and the rest of the band even signed up JC Chazet to the Navy against his will. Another band that made an appearance is the heavy metal band Metallica.
Metallica.
In the first episode of Season 18, Metallica's tour bus breaks down on the roadside and their die-hard fan, Otto, stops the school bus to offer them a lift. Otto then gets down from the bus and walks up to them, reminding them that he is not a stranger, and Kirk Hammett of the band recalls how Otto inspired him not to quit the band. Just before they attempt getting on the bus, Bart jacks the school bus and drives off with it. Metallica then abandons Otto and tells him not to ever listen to their music. Apparently, the rock band that would never do that to their fans is the Rolling Stones.
Oh my god, it's Mick Jagger and Keith Richards!
Because they had Homer perform with them on stage in the second episode of the 14th season. In the events leading to this, Marge and the kids take Homer to the Rolling Stones rock and roll fantasy camp to fulfill his fantasy of being a rock star. At the camp, he learns strutting, lyrics, and even how to escape limos. Homer has such a good time at the camp, when it's time to go home with his family, he refuses. Out of pity, Mick Jagger invites him backstage to their concert in Springfield and also offers him an all-access pass. Homer gets so excited, he thinks they have invited him to perform with them on stage. It wasn't until the concert he realized that all he was the honorary roadie. Apparently, the Rolling Stones kinda did to Homer what Metallica did to Otto. Except the Rolling Stones eventually apologized to Homer. Speaking of music bands, the Beatles also make appearances in The Simpsons. Ringo Starr, who is the drummer of the group, appeared in the superb episode 18 of Season 2 when he receives a painting from Marge many years after she sent it to him. George Harrison, the guitarist, appeared in the first episode of Season 5 when he wanted to meet Homer, who was the leader of the B-Sharps. As soon as Homer sees George eating a brownie, you'd think Homer would ask for an autograph, but no, Homer asks George where he got that brownie, and as George points at it, Homer rushes to munch the brownies, completely ignoring George. Good choice, Homer. Good choice. Paul McCartney appears in Lisa the Vegetarian, where he and his wife, Linda, hang out at Apu's secret rooftop garden, which he shows Lisa to help her overcome her issues of being vegetarian. Know what's sad about this? John Lennon isn't a part of them because he passed on 9 years before The Simpsons even went on the air. He does appear in 7 episodes, and whenever his voice is used, the actor Hank Azaria voices him. Another John we gotta cover is
John Legend.
in the 12th episode of Season 31, Horatio McAllister finally finds a treasure chest he has been looking for 40 years. But his wife betrays him and lets the mayor of Springfield know about it, so the treasure is seized. Now, to share the treasure among the people of Springfield, Marge suggests that they use it for education, but the people boo her. This is when she calls in John Legend to sway the people's opinion with his music. That's low-key banging. After his performance, Marge thanks Chrissy Teigen for persuading John to perform, giving her all the glory. And when John reminds Chrissy of their upcoming launch event for a perfume aimed at couples, Chrissy harshly instructs him to go charge their kids' iPads. Homer even gets a chance to request a song from John about why he should be excused from jury duty. Damn, they did John dirty in this episode. And you know who else they did dirty? Justin Bieber. In episode 20 of season 24, Bieber tries to get into a talent show that Bart is playing piano in, but they won't admit him because he is over 10 years old. Listen, we have talked about music bands, but what about one of the most iconic bands that graced the Simpsons universe? Aerosmith. An American hard rock band whose members are Steven Tyler, Joe Perry, Brad Whitford, Tom Hamilton, and Joey Kramer. In the season 3 episode, Flaming Moe's, Aerosmith rocked the stage at Moe's Tavern after Moe introduced the fiery Flaming Moe drink, which was originally the Flaming Homer. One fateful night, Aerosmith members were present at the bar to get a taste of the drink, and Moe convinced them to perform by offering free pickled eggs. Reluctantly, Aerosmith played their hit song Walk This Way, and to Moe's surprise, they got him on stage to join in on the singing.
And I'm teen sensation Britney Spears.
In the 12th episode of season 11, Britney Spears kills someone. Now, don't freak out. I'm sure you remember her epic kiss of death that happened that time she co-hosted the Springfield Pride Awards alongside Kent Brockman. You see, Cornelius Chapman was innocently receiving his award for being the town's oldest resident, and Britney was the one to present the award. So, Britney kissed him on the cheek after presenting him the award, and unfortunately, it led to the passing of Cornelius. This unexpected turn of events made Mr. Burns the new oldest citizen by default. And Spears was going to present Burns with the award and kiss him, but Burns stopped her, fearing her kiss of death. While Britney was busy killing Springfield citizens, Sting was busy rescuing them. In Radio Bart, Sting aided in Bart's rescue from a well. Working tirelessly, Sting pushed himself to help save Bart, driven by the belief that he couldn't stop as long as a fan needed him. But Bart wasn't even his fan. Ultimately, Sting broke through into the well, but Marge and Homer were so eager to check on Bart that they pushed Sting aside and whooshed to hug Bart. Just another celebrity they did dirty. Seeing that Sting even used to be Krusty's opening act, but Krusty let him go in 1969. Weird Al Yankovic. Another musician that helped The Simpsons, except he was hired. In 3 days of the condo, Marge enlisted the help of Weird Al to create a heartfelt song about her love story with Homer because Homer had decided to move in with a gay couple.
Little ditty about Homer and Marge.
Fortunately, the song works its magic, and upon hearing the song, Homer has a change of heart and returns home to Marge. Our next celebrities are Mark Hoppus, Tom DeLonge, and Travis Barker of the American band Blink-182. In episode 11 of season 14, Bart gets emancipated from his parents because he is done with the way Homer maltreats him, so he moves into a loft downtown. Bart soon finds out that the building he just moved into is also occupied by Tony Hawk, and he is throwing a party where our celebrities, Blink-182, is performing.
We have names, you know.
Right. Mark Hoppus, Tom DeLonge, and Travis Barker. Elton John. That's right, and Elton has appeared in 6 episodes, with 2 of them being cameos. His first appearance came in the season 10 episode, I'm with Cupid.
Hey, look! It's Elton John!
His jet had just malfunctioned at Springfield's airport, and Homer mistook his appearance for a gift that Apu wanted to give his wife, so Homer locked John in a dog cage to avoid competition. John took it lightheartedly, thinking it was a prank or initiation. In the end, John performs a concert for Apu and Manjula. We have talked about celebrities being done dirty, but none tops the list except Tom Jones. You see, he was held hostage by Mr. Burns in Marge Gets a Job and compelled to sing It's Not Unusual to Marge and Homer. All because Burns wanted to woo Marge. The episode concludes with Homer and Marge watching a reluctant Tom Jones perform privately while chained up. Tom then asks Marge to call Interpol for help, but she just assumes he's joking and ignores the request. They didn't have to do Tom Jones like that. Another musician Burns hires is Lionel Richie. Yep, this time Burns does it to repay Homer for saving his life. Burns takes Homer to Chicago on his private plane, treats him with luxury, and gets Lionel Richie to perform for Homer. Homer then requests Lionel Richie to sing a song about beer, so Lionel then makes beer the only lyric being repeated constantly until Homer forgets the words to the song. All of these celebrities had to be cartooned before they made their way into the yellow universe of The Simpsons, but there is one who is so special she was not cartooned, but she appeared in person. Katy Perry. In the 8th episode of season 22, we got to see Katy Perry in the flesh. And she was Moe's girlfriend.
Pop star slash fashionista Katy Perry?
Then she rocked a Christmas song with the Simpson family, Burns and Moe. But do you know what celeb rocked even better? Kid Rock. That's about it for musician celebrities in The Simpsons. In the meantime, if you missed the first video we made about celebrities, click on this video to check it out now. See you there.